Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you an interesting program which is called Lotteries, Career, Financial Speculation, which includes the casino or the forex or the stock market. It's all about finances and it's all about speculation. And so, let me first give you a little rundown about your job and about your business, how it's going to be in the month of December. Your first 15 days for you coming from Aquarius are not very steady at all. So in your area of job, you can have a lot of difficulties with your superiors and have lots of problems coming to attack you. So be very careful. Otherwise, you're going to have difficulties in your job to the point of having hassles that bring you clashes with the people you work with or with your bosses as well. It can weaken your job possibilities a lot in the first 15 days of December, these planet movements. In business, if you are in business, I can imagine that you are going to be struggling and that the danger of business situations are going to be very bad, and difficulties to get your business right is going to be difficult. So it's an uphill task in the first 15 or 16 days of December for you. Don't take risks, whether in places of work, in a job or in business. Go the normal way. Try to consolidate, which means strengthen what you have in your hands. Don't want to go out and try to look for expansion on new businesses in the first 15 days. Things are not going to go well for you. Now, you coming from Aquarius, your second half of the month is going to be very, very good. Well, you have one planet that may trouble you, and that's the planet of daringness and wanting to take risks. So don't allow that to happen, whether in your job or whether in your business. Apart from that, long-term planets are seen, and the chances of you making connections to have long-term goodness in business or in job is also seen. In your job area, you're going to be better received. You're going to have the spirit of wanting to work harder because there's support for you. In business, you're going to have long-term planets come to assist you, and whatever you have been doing is going to turn into long-term possibilities. So your second half of the month is really helping you a lot. That's where you must learn to promote yourself and learn to move forward daringly enough. And so even regarding lotteries, I would rather that you save your money until the second half of the month, roughly from the dates of about 18 of December onwards up to the end of December. You become luckier and luckier and luckier. So talking about lotteries, now I'm going to start with giving you your lucky dates. In every month there will be a selection of dates which make you extremely lucky. And so your lucky dates for the month of December are the 8th, the 17th and the 26th. On these 3 days and nights, you're going to be extremely lucky. So that's when you should be buying your lottery tickets, or that's when you should be attempting to do later on all this, what I'm going to teach you about how to get the money luck energy. These are the dates where I can promote your business you are in, or even if you're the career or job you are in. So look at these dates to help you in this financial area for the month of December. I'm going to talk to you about lucky ages. And the lucky ages which I've chosen for you are, if you happen to be the ages of 22 or 31 or 40 or 49 or 58 or 67 or 76, you're going to be one very lucky person in the month of December. And this applies to job, this applies to business, and it applies to lotteries. And as I've told you earlier, you from Aquarius will tend to be luckier during the last 14 days or so of December. So keep that in mind. And if you're of these ages, you're going to be very lucky. If you are not of these ages, don't despair, don't panic. I've just given you an example. The only way to know really for the rest of your life how you're going to do in every year and in every month and things like that is by having 90-minute Skype session with me, wherever from any part of the world. In these 90 minutes, I will use your date of birth and your time of birth and look at your palms and face read you and even use Kabbalistic Tarot to help you as much as possible to progress in everything. Now, coming to your lucky lottery numbers, I've used my energy to choose these numbers. Being in astrology, I've used the way the planets are moving in the month of December, and I've tracked them and I've selected some planets. Every planet has a number to control, and so I've come up with 2 sets of numbers for you which can be lucky in the month of December to try for the lottery tickets. And so the first set is the number 8, 17, 26, 35, 44, 53, 62 or 71. Now there are many lotteries, some up to 49 numbers, they ask you to choose 6, some up to 59 numbers, some even up to 70 numbers, so I've covered the whole lot for you by going into the 70s. My second set of numbers is, which I'm going to give you using my energy, and it is the number 6, then the number 15, 24, 33, 42, 42, 51, 60, 69 or 78. And so you have these 2 sets of numbers, but they are from my energy. Now how are you going to create numbers from your energy? I will show that to you now. Firstly, the fingers and the thumbs are extremities, and they are very powerful things. Energy is flowing in and out, and a lot of energy flows out from our fingers. We need to let this energy escape, otherwise we would explode. But to create a good atmosphere, a lucky atmosphere, to reduce stress, to attract success, we can do these things. For you in Aquarius, I would ask you to use your thumbs and then to use your middle finger and to join these like this. And when you do that, the energy from the other fingers, let it escape. But the finger that we call the finger of Saturn, a planet called Saturn, who's doing well for you in December and doing well for you coming from Aquarius, let these join together. And then you will be able to do extremely well in getting to focus the energy of good luck and money luck and all these things. You can even do it to reduce stress when you're under stress or you cannot sleep or while you're walking or whatever. Do this, and you will see that the collective energy from this good planet will help you to focus. So for lotteries, you do that. Now, you can do that at any time, but then I want to teach you how to attract numbers. And so my favorite is, let's say we are going to play the 1 to 49 number lottery. And so I will get a scissors and I will cut out 50 strips of maybe 1 inch by 1 inch or 1 inch by 2 inch. And on each of them I will start with the number 1, the next one number 2, the next one number 3, until I've gone to the 49 numbers. And then the last one I will put a 0. We need a 0 as well. 0 belongs to Earth. Earth is not considered a very stable planet, so it's given 0. It cannot add or minus or anything, just has to obey other planets. And so you will have 50 of these little crumpled papers, individually crumple them, and you will have a little pile of them, and just throw the pile on your bed or on your table, or if you want to do it on your carpet, do it on your carpet. And so then start to have this exercise which I've shown you, and meditate. Some ask me, can I even say a prayer? I said, there's nothing wrong to say a prayer. There's nothing wrong to ask for making money. There's nothing wrong. It's not a sin to make money. And so ask for that if you want to pray. And so channel your energy this way with your fingers like this and connected to your thumb. And then maybe for half a minute, for 1 minute, and then select one paper, pick it from anywhere and open it, and you will see a number you have written and write down the number. Oh, it's number 12, so I write down number 12. And then wrap that and put that back again. And then do again, and then do it until you get your 6 numbers or so that you want. The other way I try to do also is, I have a A4 size sheet of paper and I write the numbers from 1 to 50 on that in rows, or you can write it in any way you want. And then you can do this meditation or this focusing of energy, of lottery, money, luck energy, and then close your eyes and just put your finger, well, since your finger of Saturn is the most important, use it, and that energy will flow out, and see while your eyes are closed which numbers you're putting your finger on, write them down. And so you will have created your own set of numbers, and you have my set of numbers. Now, see how they relate to each other, your set and my set. If there are some numbers that you have collected this way that actually relate to the numbers I've given you earlier, then there's a lot of meaning to it. It's all about connection. And so they are connecting somehow. And so make a note which adds to which, and which adds and which doesn't add, and you will have another group of numbers. And then also relate the numbers you have created and the numbers I have created, and relate them to your birth date, to the birth date of the people you love who are with you, your address, your motorcycle number plate, your motor car number plate, your last 4 or 6 digits of your bank account, of your phone number, all the things that belong to you, the numbers. Try to see how they are related, to the numbers you have created for yourself, the way I showed you, and the numbers I've given too. And from there, you will slowly begin to see, and the feeling of what you're doing with this energy will then direct you to choose your numbers. That's the way of getting closer and closer to striking something. And then you must wear your best colors when you're doing this. You must face your best direction. You must face your best gemstones. Gemstones have a lot of good energy, or they can have bad energy if you're wearing the wrong gemstone. And then with all this, facing the right direction, the colors, and you must choose your good dates. But how do you know that? When you consult me for the 90 minutes on Skype, I will give you a calendar which for the rest of your life you're going to know your good days, your bad days, your good dates, your bad dates. And you can use this for seeing when you want to do this money luck energy trick, and when you want to go and buy your ticket itself. So I've given you your lucky dates as well, and see if it correlates to your lucky dates which you are going to get from me when you consult me for 90 minutes. So all that's got to come together, and when it comes together, it focuses on some kind of magic that when connected nicely, your number will be called in terms of lottery, and you got to strike somewhere there. So there you are, that's the way you do it. Okay, now to have a session with me on 90 minutes is going to cost you USD 50 for a 90-minute. That's for all areas of your life, your romance, your marriage, your family, your job, your business, your health, everything included. And of course, I'll give you all these numbers which are your special numbers made on your date of birth and time of birth, and everything will be exclusively done for you. That way you will be in charge of your horoscope. I will do it for your next 5 or 6 years to let you know exactly what's going to happen to you in your next 5 or 6 years in all areas of your life. And that would be a worthwhile 90 minutes and a worthwhile USD 50 for you. So I look forward to you contacting me on Skype or on Facebook, or by all means send me a message on the email, and let's get down to it. Let's get down to your 90 minutes with me, and to know your next 5 or 6 years, how they are going to perform. And even if I have to give you some bad news, it will be done very much in advance. And always remind yourself that you control your horoscope. So all this information there, you can manage to make the negative side even positive, because you have enough time to do it. Well, I wait for your contact, and until then, thank you and goodbye.